Hey y'all, I'm Anastasia Patterson and I'm a Bassmaster ambassador. So what made me fall in love with bass fishing is that before I could literally walk, my dad would take me out fishing with him, and it was just always something that we would get to do together. But it wasn't just that it's a family thing, you know, whenever you're out fishing, even the moments where you're not catching a fish, those moments in between, really just feel very spiritual to me. And it's like a time where my mind can be at rest, but whenever you catch a big fish, it's like, it's hard to put it into words how excited that it gets, how excited that I get from fishing. And I just love it so much. I don't know who I would be without bass fishing. Like, it was just something I always knew that I wanted to do. But really, whenever I was like 6 or 7, I was at a Bassmaster weigh-in that was at a local ramp by my house. And I remember telling my dad, I want to do that one day. And he was just like, you can do whatever you want to do. My dad's always really believed in me, but fishing is something that he loved. And he still does love, but it's really something that now is like my own thing to love as well. I remember this year at Okeechobee, the first open, watching the sun come up like in the canal ditch, and literally just like, this is my real life, like this is insane. The opens was something that I always wanted to do, but I didn't necessarily take the jump. And now, after getting my feet wet, I'm kind of all in. This past year has been actually insane. The Lord is really, really good, and this is a life that I have prayed for a very long time. So without God, I really wouldn't be able to do or have what I have. But as far as sponsorships and getting to work with big brands, you know, anyone thinks, oh, I could be, you know, a part of Team Toyota, I could be a part of Bass Pro Shops, but to actually be a part of a team and get to be a part of BassmastHER in the inaugural kind of season of it, it's something that even in my wildest dreams I never dreamt to be able to do. So it's kind of like I'm dreaming with my eyes wide open, and I keep thinking like, there's no way it can get better than this, and then somehow it does. And it's not always easy, obviously. Like, we do have a spotlight on us in this time that we're in, because me, Christine, and Maggie Jo are kind of just like vessels for all of the other women that are doing this. But it really is an honor and a privilege, and I hope that all three of us don't take that for granted, and that we encourage other women to want to fish. It's kind of crazy. There's a picture right behind me of a woman like on the Bassmaster Classic stage, and just that feeling of one day that like her dream could be something that I've dreamt of that gets to come true, and that someone 20 years from now is up there holding the Bassmaster Classic trophy. That's a woman. That would be awesome. But I really do think that there's a movement, in a sense, of women that are in, I even have second grade juniors girls like that are obsessed with fishing. They're eat up with it, and all they want to do is go fishing. They can tell you they can actually fish, know fundamentals of fishing. But I also think that we're going to see more women who are just more confident in a boat, more women who are confident on and off the water to talk about fishing with people, and can actually hold a conversation about fishing, and not just 1 to 20 girls, like 200 plus women who are all super excited about bass fishing. So I would like to encourage anyone who wants to fish, young girls, older women, people who have children, mothers, sisters, friends, whoever, that you can do it. I say a lot, head up, hammer down. No matter what happens, keep your head up and put the hammer down. And not just in fishing, but in life, because there's going to be people who tell you that you can't do it. There's going to be people who are in your corner no matter how you do it. But if you do things the right way and you just go fishing and simply just do that, I think it really doesn't matter at the end of the day if you finish every tournament in 250th place or you finish in first place. If you're a good person and you love to fish, it's really contagious.